got to remember one thing. When I first got in this business, people was only getting 5% airtime on the radio. If they got 10%, they was popping champagne bottles. I was the first person to hit radio like it was an R&B act or a pop act. And I went from 95% to 97%. At one time, 97% of the stuff you heard on the radio was either on death row or somebody that was managing. I was the first one ever knew to own my masters. I'm the first one ever got people out their contract.
But how do you feel about Snoop owning it now?
Well, I don't know. If he do, I doubt that. But if he did, it'll be a situation. Well, first of all, you got to look at it like this. I'm quite sure everything, I am death row. Suge Knight is death row. So I'm quite sure before it's said and done, all eyes on me and Machiavelli out of Fox up definitely had to come back to me. And the rest of the stuff. But one problem with that is that Snoop has a partner, which is Michael Harris, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
If you look at it, they committed fraud. They committed bankruptcy fraud. I didn't lose my company by doing anything wrong. They went in and a lawyer didn't show up, and they got a default judgment. I settled the judgment. They turned around and said, I didn't settle the judgment. But they committed bankruptcy fraud, which we just found out for sure last week. When they filed bankruptcy in 95, they said it didn't have nothing to do with death row or anything. And the lawyer did also. And their lawyers knew. And you can't commit bankruptcy fraud and settle and do those type of things. So the same guy, you see in the series, when you see all of his deposition in prison, her deposition when they said, and the lawyers knew this, they had filed bankruptcy and they had a right to do it and they settled. You can't turn around and do it. It's called illegal. It's a crime. So you can't take a person who committed the worst crime of the century to take death row from black people to try to give it to white people and think you're going to turn around and reward and say he's going to grab Snoop and they're going to go get it back and have death row. It don't work like that. So if we're gonna talk about something, let's talk about it.
Do you have a favorite album on death row?
That is a blessing. Murder Was the Case was, the Murder Was the Case story was, like I said, I don't want to give it all away because a lot of stuff in the series, but at the same time, we was going to do a song called, we went to go see a movie called Natural Born Killer. And they wanted me to do a song on there. So when it was time for me to do that song, I said, well, I got to put the other people on the Death Row family on there also. And they said, no, we only want one song. So I told Jimmy, I told everybody, I said, hey, well, I can't participate in this because if they can't take everybody, we can't do it at all. They said, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to do my own soundtrack. They said, but you don't got a movie coming. I said, we're going to do our own movie. So I went back. I grabbed Snoop. I grabbed everybody. I said, Michael Jackson did a long video. It was like a movie like Thriller. Snoop, you look like Michael Jackson. Shit, you start like Michael Jackson. We're going to do Murder Was the Case and build that around you. Let you take a picture by my 6'1" Chevy at my favorite spot, the Peninsula, and get everybody on there. And what you have on there, you have you have a variety of music from everybody. And you can put that CD in still today. I still play it in myself sometimes. They didn't even think it can get done that fast, right? It got done so fast. And like I said, everybody just came in. And Danny Boy did a hit song on there. Mm-hmm. The Dog Pound, Snoop. It's not one person, even outside people. We wouldn't have reached out and said, hey, come on there. Somebody wanted to do something. Somebody wanted to be on there. We put them on there. And everybody got paid.